People, today was a day. They're signed. Okay, wait.
So we really appreciate it.
Will you be doing the AI plants? Because we have a lot of them going up now, and we're soon going up,
That's
and
the
they need
Oklo
tremendous electricity. Are you going to be involved in any of these?
Yes.
Will a lot of them be using nuclear? Some are using oil and gas, some are using different things.
Many of them will be, I think.
It just makes a lot of sense.
Nuclear is a perfect solution, and that's where most of them are interested.
Perfect solution.
Good luck. That'll be great. Okay, Will, please.
The first executive order we have for you relates to the issue that Secretary Exit was speaking to, which is the need for incredible amounts of power at defense installations and also in AI-focused installations. What this executive order will do is speed up the approval and adoption process for specialized nuclear reactors at these sorts of sites. It also involves the Department of Energy making available the necessary fuel stock. It also creates a special envoy position and a strategy around nuclear technology export, the idea being that we can grow American industry on the back of foreign purchasers who are interested in this sort of technology as well.
I'm just thinking as you say that, I just said, what about auto pens? Could I use an auto pen? What did Biden do? Did he have an auto pen at the desk?
Nuclear power.
No, he didn't do events. They use nuclear power. You know, he didn't do events like this, I guess. So, otherwise, you walk into the other side of the room, have an auto pen side, right? Here it is. It's phase one. Very big phase, very important phase.
Anyways, very exciting for nuclear. So somebody asked me about uranium ETFs. So you could have sprout uranium miners. That one, obviously, now these things will certainly pick up quickly, but I still think we'll see a drop because these aren't ready all the way. He did wish them good luck, so I'm sure it'll be going well, but it's not all the way ready. So I do predict some of these will drop as the news subsides, because Wall Street tends to be fickle. This one's nice because Cameco, that one's a nice one. And then you really have a lot of them here. I like all of these. DNN's going to be your Canadian one, but that one is a nice one. And then the Sprout one. So wait, there's another one, Sprout. People talk about Sprout a lot on X. And that one's going to be cheaper. Still has a lot of CCJ, Centrus, that's a good one, BHP, SMR. Oh, I love to see these little names. Okay, and then this one, a little cheaper. So, but wait, let's see. See, damn. Gosh almighty, uranium. But see, that's good though, because just because it's up this high, that means there's definitely potential that it goes lower again. I bet you could go down maybe to that level again at some point, because anything drops stuff. So if you want to get into uranium, which I always want to get more uranium, so I just save and wait. That one's a less dividend though. That one's a 2.69. That would be one. Then what else would be the other ones? High risk. I wouldn't call these high risky, but you could say the high concentration. Because let's say something happens at Cameco. That could be a tricky situation. So URE, see, that's going to have a little less. But see, URNM, this is a Russian one. So depending on how Putin and Trump are getting along, that one could be a tricky little ETF right there. I don't know. They seem like they will, so I don't know. But then you would have NLR. Let's see what NLR is working with here. That one looks pricier for sure. And that one has a very little dividend, 97, with a very, craziness with uranium. This is CEG. That one is the big guy. He's there. He's at the White House. So, so that could be another one. Why they're rising so high. Oklo CEO was also at the White House. There you have him there. So this one's pricier, but CEG's a big guy. This is going to be the one providing power to Microsoft. So as you can see, you're holding those bigger stocks. So I would assume that's why you have the ETF costing more per share there. And then I would say that would be, that's about all they gave us here. But they're definitely, oh wait, I see this guy too, URNGJ. That's a junior. Let's see, cheaper. And this is a tiny little mine. Wait, PDN, I see that one. Ooh, wait, that's a, wait, PDN, this one's going to be, this is invested in another ETF. That's weird. Wait, what's the one that I usually see? Called something else. I don't know. Wait, is this one going to hold it? No, but these ones, this is a weird one. That's weird. I'm not sure about this, but I do see this. And NXE, people like UEC, that's going to be Thatcher Pass. They do more than just uranium. They're also rare earths. So that one's very, very interesting. And people talk about this one a lot, isoplexis, but I like ASPI better. ASPI is by far one of my favorite nuclear technology companies because it's also going to break off into that quantum chute. But those would be some uranium ETFs.